So yesterday I went to see Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Now I kind of delayed in seeing Volume 2 as I wasn't a huge fan of the first one. I did enjoy the first one as it was funny, but I feel like it just didn't bother giving as much backstory to the characters. So I decided to go see Volume 2 because why not? And I'm actually really happy I did because we get a heap of backstory for each character in this film. We also get given a really good storyline. So the trailer reveals that we're going to be meeting Peter Quill's father in this film, which I kind of wasn't expecting. I feel like it would have been cool if they actually kept that part a secret from the film, because it came out in the second trailer, and like the first trailer, like it was already going to buy over so many fans. Like I feel like it would have been cool if they kept it a secret. But Peter Quill's father is Ego, so we get to meet like this whole other area for a film, and kind of it builds from that. And the chemistry between the characters has grown, so like it's a different aspect between them, and the backstory between everyone is interesting. We get heaps of backstory for Drax, and that kind of helps with the use of the new character Mantis. So we get a lot of on-screen with them. There's more, obviously, for Peter Quill, and Rocket, we kind of get more of him. Though my favourite one, which I wasn't expecting from this, is we get heaps from Yondu. So that's played by Michael Rooker, and he's actually my favourite in this film. I loved him from The Walking Dead, but I never really got to experience him in much else. And so he's really, really good in this film. I really enjoyed his character and performance. And I feel like I cared more about what was happening to him than I did Quill at times. And especially Yondu and Rocket working together is really, really good and enjoyable. Of course, Rocket's funny and just a complete asshole at times, which is great. And there's a lot of comedic relief with the use of Baby Groot. So like when you open up to the first scene, like you've got Baby Groot dancing, which you see heaps in the trailer, like you already know he's going to dance. It's so cute. I love him. I wish it was real because I would totally have one. And it's just like a lot of comic relief throughout the film. So it's kind of like the first one in the regards that there's just a lot of comedy more than it being serious compared to other Marvel films where like they can kind of be funny but serious, like kind of like Iron Man, like he juggles it really well, where this is more like even serious times they're making a joke about it. So I really, really enjoyed this one. So even if you didn't like the first one, wasn't completely bought over, I reckon this one will buy you over more. Like I'm actually pretty excited of where they're going to take the third film. This film kind of works on the emotional aspect as well when we get to know Peter Quill's backstory and then more of Drax's backstory. Like they play on the emotional aspects, even with Yondu, like it's more just this emotional background. I feel like there was a lot of cameos in this film that were kind of wasted, like kind of pointless. Sylvester Stallone is in the film, and he's probably in the film for like 3 minutes at most. I don't really know why they bothered for such a huge actor for such a small role, because I imagine he probably would blew out the budget for the film so much. They even got Miley Cyrus to do a voice, and so I feel like they kind of wasted a lot of their budget, on performances that just weren't necessary. Like they could have gotten anyone. Again, Karen Gillian, I think you say her name, as I'm horrible with names, I'm sorry. She's really good as, again, she was in the first one, and that is Gamora's sister. So you kind of have more of their backstory together, and it's really good. A lot of their scenes are shown in the trailer, so it's not like much spoilery saying, oh, we get more of their backstory. It's like, it's a really good, like we're finally getting more information from them, and it's much, much better than the first one. The only thing I found annoying with the film is there's 5 post-credit scenes, which is just not necessary. Like, most of them are just funny, like they're just thrown in for the fun of it. There's one I absolutely loved, which is to do with Groot. I'm not going to give it away, but like, it's just really stupidly funny. There's another Stan Lee cameo, which I thought was pointless. Like, I usually like the Stan Lee cameos, but I just didn't like these ones. No particular reason. I don't know. I wasn't feeling it. Maybe because it just seemed forced. Like, a lot of Stan Lee's cameos are kind of just there. Like, they just happen, where this one seemed really, really forced to add into it. That's really my only problem with this film. I actually really, really love this film. I saw it in 3D, so I highly recommend going to see it in 3D because there was a lot of effects that kind of added to it. But yeah, like, I'm really glad that we got a lot of their backstories, and like, they're not forcing the characters onto us, and they're not forcing certain subplots. They're just letting it come naturally, which that's what I wanted with the first one, and they didn't give it to me, but now they've given it to me in the second one. So I'm hoping like they continue on this trend for the third one, which I'm pretty excited to see. I'm kind of hoping they're more to do with the rest of the Avengers soon, like to see like them kind of tie in, because that would be interesting. I know this one in particular actually is meant to take place in 2014, so it actually takes place before some of the Avengers. So I'm hoping like the third film will take place after, and they can kind of tie in then. I think the Guardians of the Galaxy are meant to be part of Infinity War Part 2. So I'm guessing we're eventually going to get it anyway. But I highly recommend going to check it out. Marvel fans will obviously love it. Don't forget there's 5 post-credit scenes. So basically go sit through the credits anyway, and then you get the last one. Yeah. Definitely go see it in 3D if you can. Definitely see it in the cinema. Thank you for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe as usual. Definitely comment if you liked the first one, the second one better, because a lot of my friends who I invited to go see it with me, they didn't actually like the first one, so they didn't want to see the second, where I actually really glad I went to see this. So I'm kind of wanting to convince them. I just love Baby Groot. Groot is my favorite character. If all he says is I am Groot. But Vin Diesel just does the voice so well. Like, you can tell like the subtle emotion changes. Or maybe I'm just crazy and I'm reading into it. It was probably that one. But thank you as always for watching. I am hopefully going to the advanced screening tonight for John Wick Chapter 2. So that will be my next review. Because I can't believe Australia has got John Wick so delayed as well. It's annoying me. So I have to go see the advanced screening tonight, because we don't actually officially get it until next week, and just it's driven me bonkers because I love Keanu Reeves, I love John Wick, and just ranting. So that'll be my next review, because I'll definitely be seeing it tonight. As always, thank you for watching, and I will talk to you guys in the comments.